neighbor who got on your last nerve? I know you have. We all have. For some, though, that neighbor can be a constant fly in the ointment. One that annoys you, makes your life an absolute nightmare. And when that happens, a backyard brawl is coming. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... The Mountaineers will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Pitt Panthers offense is on the field for the first time today. Early last year, this was a contender for game of the season. Back and forth, Pitt looked to be dead in the water and somehow found a way to come back. This backyard brawl never disappoints.
It was fantastic. I mean, it was back and forth, high scoring. Both teams got in the 30s, and Pitt needed to...
Breaks into the open. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Pitt pushing the pace. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
And you got to love this if you're the defensive coordinator because your defense stayed disciplined. They didn't over-pursue to the running back. They stayed home, played great with their eyes, and they were able to make the tackle.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Panthers!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the...
Gets loose in the middle. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback gets the first down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give out of the gun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Pitt will have to boot this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Makes the quick grab. Oh, what a cut! There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Hit right back to the line.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation. And
turning on the Jets. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pitt.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
West Virginia, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Vaughn. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
one of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Motion from the back. To the air, it's Holstein. Right on the money. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Third down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Those who say you can't go home again don't know Rich Rodriguez as he returns to Morgantown and hoping to take the Mountaineers to near ethereal realm.
Man, you think back to Pat White, Steve Slayton, Noel Devine, all those great players on offense. How much fun Rich Rod's offense was back in the day. I don't know if it's going to look like that right away, David, but you can see why people are really excited.
And it's a totally different look now, right? Like so many guys going into the portal, but you hope it looks like it used to with the explosiveness, with the fun. Obviously, he won a ton of games at that spot, was close to playing for a national title. Can he get the spark back?
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Takes a hit as he fires. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Back to pass on second down. Finds his man. It's Vaughn. And they're able to get him down. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets it out quickly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. Got a wide open receiver. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Caught over the middle. It's Reed. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Lee. Nice pickup, gets it to the 20. They move the sticks, and they can still stop the clock. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. It's complete. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, no backyard is safe when the Panthers and Mountaineers get together, and that's the case again today. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between West Virginia and Pittsburgh plays out.
And the Panthers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off-play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Spike. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
That's caught. It's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Hail to Pitt as the Panthers extend their lead in the brawl.
And Pitt has completely seized momentum. Everything seems to be going their way, so West Virginia needs something to go right for them to slow this down.
They got to start throwing back. It's the backyard brawl. It's not. They got to do something about this and muck it up, dirty it up, make a play here in this second half to try to get back in this football game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Duke. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's caught. It's Vaughn. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Vaughn. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Gallagher. Smashes through the tackle. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Looking to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here.
Looking to kick defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Second down coming up.
Looking for space. It's White. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what they do on third down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the Heat. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Hauls it in at the 40. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Off play action. Bears the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on downs.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fox. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It was the first college football game ever broadcast on the radio, and across all manner of airwaves in this one, it is Pitt who emerges victorious in the backyard brawl. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.